Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 2K News. And of course, 2K be dropping more hints. And excuse the bedhead, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't just wake up, but I've been up in the morning. But anyway, that's not the point, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the point. The point of today's episode is to go over the newly released teaser brought to you by 2K, but also the SmackDown Hotel, who lovely pointed out four things, actually, because I just came upon this. And it is alluding, or it is focusing on the candles. And I'm like, okay, those are just candles. But no, ladies and gentlemen, because if those candles, those candles can only relate to one thing in Mike Straw's or whoever. I can't read it because the second image is cut off. But the candles could only be alluding to one thing, and that is the inclusion of Gangrel. And I could honestly see it, just given the recent reports of it's rumored that Gangrel is going to be a DLC character in the game. But it also could mean the Brood. Now, just listen to me right now. I only say that because of last year's DLC and the addition of Billy Gunn. Even though he is in AEW, he has a Legends contract with WWE and with 2K. So, that would make the most sense. I mean, Gangrel's not in AEW, but if Edge and Christian are in the game, that makes perfect sense because they're both in AEW. They can make a Legends contract with 2K or however that works. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so that's pretty exciting. And Billy Gunn has been with AEW for a long amount of time before 2K25, so it makes a wonder. It's like, do they have to ask Tony Khan to be allowed to be seen in other video games, or can they just do it? Or is it just Gangrel? We will be seeing, but given what happened last year with Billy Gunn, that makes me more excited and given more hope. It's like, holy shit, we could see this, potentially, but we will be seeing. But moving on to you by 2K and their hype up for WWE 2K26. And another picture, it's the same picture, but expanded on the left. And this one seems to be confirming 3 new things. And we're going to be getting into that. But with that said, if y'all do enjoy this coverage of 2K video games, WWE 2K video games, I do it each and every year. And if you like that stuff, you know what to do. And if you don't, get out of here. But with that said, with the expanded image, it expands on the left side. But we also have one more piece of the image to be expanded on the right, and that just means there's more to come, and a big reveal, which I bet will be the trailer and the full cover reveal, or the standard edition cover reveal, will be happening this Friday at 9 a.m. on SmackDown. I don't know if SmackDown is early this Friday, but if it is, that makes perfect sense. But from this expanded image, we now get the confirmation or hint at a dumpster match, given the trash can in the bottom left-hand corner. And then we also get a 6-pack cans. Don't know what that is alluding to. Possibly the Attitude Era. That's the only thing I can think of. Stone Cold. But it is, it's unlabeled beer. So I thought it was a can of Monsters. But no. So that could be alluding to the Attitude Era and Stone Cold. So maybe that will play a part in the showcase or in My Rise or something. Something. And then the final thing is one more VHS tape, and it is a WrestleMania tombstone Punk versus Taker, WrestleMania 29, and actually not a VHS tape, but it looks like the WrestleMania 29 logo in between the can and the mirror. But I'm gonna recheck the VHS tape. Oh, yep. Okay. Can we just... Okay, we are trying to find the tombstone. Where the hell is it? Could it be... Yeah, yeah, okay. So, there is the WrestleMania 29 logo between the cans and the mirror. And, yeah. So those are the newest teases that have just been released by 2K. And as you see on the screen, it lists all the new ones in the image. And yeah, so Punk versus Taker, I can definitely see that being a showcase match. The dumpster match has been rumored by Mike Straw and revealed in the leaks. So, that Mike Straw looks to be official news. And as for the 6 cans, don't know what that could be. That could be a new weapon, or it could just be alluding to the Attitude Era type mode or Attitude Era influence, given we have an Attitude Era edition. And yeah. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think will come of these hints? Like, we know there's a dumpsters match, but what do you think the other two mean? I mean, the Punk versus Taker one, the Tombstone, the WrestleMania 29 logo, that is where the match happened. Makes you wonder. Does make you wonder. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all are enjoying this news coverage of WWE 2K26. And if you are, you know what to do. And if you aren't, get out of here. And with that said, will you be picking up WWE 2K26? And if so, which edition? Because we've got 4 editions this year, which is surprising. Because we've got the Standard Edition, the King of Kings Edition, the Monday Night War Edition, and the Attitude Era Edition. Which one will you be picking up? Me personally, I'll be going Standard. And yeah, because I love physical games. I love collecting physical media. And yeah, I'm really excited, and I will always be excited for another WWE game. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all did enjoy. And if you did, you know what to do. And if you didn't, get out of here. And with that said, see you all in the next one. Yeah, bye-bye.